As a landlord, you know you've put in a lot of money to become a landlord. And it's important to make sure that your insurance policy is covering you adequately and helps you, take some of the stress off and lets you sleep at night knowing that your property is covered in case of a loss. Now, these are some of the coverage I'd recommend for you to check out on your insurance policy. We'll go in steps. Coverage 1 that you'd want to review is your property coverage. Property coverage includes things like your building coverage and your contents. You want to double check your limits and if it's covering you for replacement cost. Is the limits also covering you for your appliances, your furniture that's in the rented property? You want to double check those numbers. And also keep an eye out for the deductible. Second part, double check your sewer backup and flood coverages. Oftentimes many policies have a limit to how much they will pay out for, including, also want to keep in mind, the deductibles. The deductibles are oftentimes more expensive, or should I say they are a higher limit than your common property policy. And and oftentimes your flood coverage will be a higher deductible than your sewer backup coverage. Important to make note, coverage to check out on your policy. Your liability limits. What is liability? Well, just to give you a quick synopsis or a quick explanation, it covers you for any claims resulting from bodily injury or property damage to a third party that you're legally responsible for. Most common losses that do happen for landlords is slip and fall cases. You want to double check the limits on your insurance, on your liability limits, because your liability limits is what's going to be covering you for your legal expenses or as well as any legal payouts that you may be legally responsible for. Important to review that this is adequate. Another really important coverage for landlords is rental coverage. Your rental coverage is providing you for rent, replacing the rent checks during an insured peril if your tenants have to leave. If you had an insured peril like a fire and your tenants have to leave, your insurance company is going to be substituting those rent checks to make sure that your business is still afloat. And last but not least, this is a very rare coverage, but there are policies that do have them. It's called vandalism by tenants. Now, vandalism by tenants is an interesting coverage because as the name suggests, it's covering you for a malicious damage to your property by your tenants. It's an interesting coverage, and there's only a few policies that do offer it. I do recommend having these reviewed by your broker. If you'd like to run this by me and have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me at theinsures.ca, or you can call the line in Butler office. Take care. My name is On the Insurance Guy. Have a great day.